Welcome back. In this video, we're going to cover the insert constraint. Anytime you see round parts, circular, think insert constraint. And an insert constraint does multiple constraints at once. So basically what an insert constraint does is it is a axial alignment. So it lines up the axis of this cylinder with the axis of this hole. And it also acts like a flush to line up the two faces. So if I were to pick this circle and this circle at the top, it's going to align them in two different directions. However, when I change my view to wireframe, you'll see that this does not extend down into the hole. It stops short. So if we change our view back, we can go back to our insert constraint, right-click, edit, selection 2 was my second circle. So now if I come down and pick the bottom circle, watch what happens to the green post. It's going to come down in height and sit inside that hole. Now, just like with a made constraint, I can put in an offset. So if I wanted to offset a ridiculous number, let's say 1 inch, now it's going to come up. But if I wanted to, let's say, make this something smaller, like 5/1000ths of an inch, that will give me a gap. So if I look at my wireframe again, and I really zoom in there, I can see that I've got a little gap there. So how did this affect our degrees of freedom? Well, if I go to the origin of the rod and I highlight all three of my work planes and turn the visibility on, right-click visibility, and I grab the rod, I want to see how it's going to move. And the only direction it's going to move is rotationally, because I haven't set anything to stop that from happening. If this part can rotate and it's meant to rotate, great, leave it. If it, let's say that this part has a flat on it that has to be aligned to something else, that's no big deal. We can use an angle constraint to control that, and we're going to do that in the next video. So thanks, and we'll see you in the next one.